Grand Rising, Scorpios, and welcome back for another Scorpios energy check. Shout out to all of the beautiful, amazing Scorpios. I hope you guys had a fabulous Scorpios born day 2025. As we approach, or as we are already in Sagittarius season, may your flow continue to flow in any season because it's always all about the Scorpio. So keep in mind that this is a general, so only take the part that fits and disregard the rest. Now, I set the intentions for your next serious relationship. What does it look like? What's happening here? And this is the first card that came out. So I think that this is a message for someone. This is what's about to happen for somebody. But look, your overall energy is forgiveness. When I pre-shuffle the card, for some of you guys, somebody may want your forgiveness for not being honest with you about something. I feel like somebody wants your forgiveness, Scorpio. That's what I feel. Because somebody may have not been honest based on the energy, based on the card. You got gratitude and you have judgment, see? Somebody hasn't been honest, and I feel like somebody's under judgment. There's a judgment call being made. It says, I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. Gratitude says, I am thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents. Judgment is, I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. I feel like somebody wants your forgiveness. All right. That's what I just feel like that's what's going on based on these tarot cards, child. Make sure you check out the collective reading because your message could be in there too. Because these collective readings is getting deeper and deeper. So check it out. This is your next serious relationship. You got a King of Cups. You hit the King of Cups with the collective reading too. And I shuffled these cards because, like I say, for some of y'all, somebody may want your forgiveness because maybe they wasn't honest about a Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. See, because there's the Seven of Swords. Somebody wasn't being honest with you about maybe they had a situation. Maybe they were married. And somebody wants your apology, see? Somebody wants your forgiveness. Somebody's coming out of denial. 4 wands, the 2 of cups, see? Ten of Pentacles, 7 of Wands. I feel like this was them. For some of y'all, somebody did not handle something gracefully. Somebody could have been a liar. See? Somebody could have been very, very guarded. Someone probably was trying to protect a toxic situation. What else? See, somebody's releasing some burdens here. Something is happening. Somebody may have had a lot of financial burdens here with this Queen of Pentacles in reverse that somebody may have been tied to. And see, this is kind of like a personal reading for somebody. This may be somebody's situation. Knight of Swords. Something is going on. But I feel like something is coming to an end. Because I feel like someone is drawn to you. With this 2 of Cups, see? You have the King of Cups. Page of Cups. The 2 of Cups. Right. Let me continue. Spirit, what's Scorpio's next serious relationship? Hope you guys are doing amazing today. 7 of Cups in the reverse. Six of Cups. 7 of Pentacles in the reverse. The Knight of Pentacles. 8 of Cups. Somebody walking away from something else. So I feel like, see, there's the Lovers in the reverse. See, somebody's walking away from a karmic lover, a karmic. And I feel like somebody wasn't going to tell you as long as they was in that situation. I feel like they wasn't going to tell you. But I feel like since somebody's finally making a judgment call and they're finally walking away from something, Now they're going to tell you something and they're going to want your forgiveness. All right, that's what I see. That's what I see. So, but in return, that's going to open up a door to have a serious relationship with them, because for some of y'all, the reason why they didn't go all the way with you or they didn't offer you something was because they had something else going on. They had financial obligations there. But somebody's clearly following their heart too, because you got the King of Cups. We saw the King of Swords. They like, I feel like somebody was a mess and they wasn't changing, because you know what I'm saying? You know how folks do. So let's see. Ooh, Scorpio. Because that Seven of Swords is a giveaway. So someone, I feel like this is somebody here who, when you met them, they were stepping out on that situation that they were with, because it was, I feel like it was draining them financially. And they probably felt like they couldn't get out of it. So you have the Seven of Swords, the Two of Swords, Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. The Four of Wands, Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. You have the Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. King of Cups, Page of Cups, Two of Cups, Seven of Cups in the reverse, and the Six of Cups. So you have made an impression on somebody's mind and their heart. And I feel like this always bothered them. But I feel like they just turned to, they just ignored it. They just ignored it. But since this judgment call is being made, they can no longer, because I feel like somebody hates that they've been doing this Seven of Swords to you. They've been telling you everything. But this is a connection that they could never get over either. Because I feel like somebody messed around and fell in love with a third party. And I feel like y'all are a third party, but you're their Two of Cups. So for some of y'all, your soulmate from your past is coming back around wanting your forgiveness, because something has happened where they want to be honest. And like I say, I feel like the only reason why they're going to be honest is because they've left it. But obviously they wasn't being honest in the past, because they wasn't leaving it. So this is the time we in, folks. Folks' times is up. It ain't got nothing to do with you. But then again, indirectly, I feel like it does, because I feel like this person fell in love with you. Somebody probably fell in love with you but couldn't give you what you wanted, or didn't give you what you wanted. And I feel like that bothered them. They try to act like it didn't. So someone may be listening, following their heart now. See, there's the Page of Swords. And there's the Ace of Pentacles. Death in the reverse. So it's not over with you and this person. You got the Six of Cups here. Could be another Scorpio, see? Five of Pentacles. Something has happened. Somebody may have lost a lot of money with that situation, because you got the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. We saw the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. So what's going on? And let's find out about the Seven of Swords. What's going on with Scorpio's next serious relationship? It's almost like, because it reminds me of that other collective. And I'm saying that because I keep seeing X energy, reconciliation. But the reason why is because the majority of the people, your idea person is usually with someone else, or they got toxic behavior, because there's lessons that has to be learned. But like I say, judgment is here. There's a awakening happening here, where folks are gonna finally do what their heart is telling them to do, and walk away from karmic situations here. So I feel like the reason why I'm saying all this is because your overall energy came up as forgiveness. Why would you want forgiveness if you haven't done anything? All right. So yes, someone is well aware that they did something. They just want to know when you forgive them. So some of y'all, if this is someone you really want, you're going to have to work on that. So why is the Seven of Swords in the reverse for Scorpio's next serious relationship? Page of Swords. Like, I feel like somebody's thinking about how can they talk to you? How can they get this off their chest? And there's the Moon. And I feel like someone has some fears. Because somebody could have been in marriage, or somebody could have been somewhere else. They could have had a whole life. See, and there's the justice in the reverse. So something wasn't done fairly here. Something wasn't fair to you. I know it. See, and there's the King of Cups. See, and there's the Four of Wands. Wow. So I feel like this is something that is going on behind the scenes that's taking place in their life. I feel like someone wasn't ready to give in to their emotions here. But you notice you're going from the King of Cups. You still got the King of Cups in the upright. So this could have been somebody's looking back at you. And I feel like they've made up their mind. Ace of Wands, Seven of Swords in reverse. I feel like what they're saying is that this is somebody would not play games with it. I just heard they don't want to be a cheater no more. I just heard a cheater. Somebody doesn't want to be a cheater. Wow. Because you got the Seven of Swords with the Nine of Swords. Because somebody really is into you, but they may have not shown it to you. They may have only did limited stuff with you. So why is the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse? What's going on with Scorpio's next serious relationship? I feel like somebody is following their heart. They feel like everything about you. Why is the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse? The Chariot. Moving on. Somebody could have had children with somebody. Could be a Cancer. Three of Pentacles in the reverse. Something don't work no more. It's dealing with some type of partnership. Dealing with finances here, see? Because there's the Lovers and the Temperance in the reverse, see? I told you somebody had a karmic situation that they were dealing with that knocked them all off balance. That's why you had that King of Swords in the reverse. But somebody wants something new. See, and there it is. See? See? And there's the freaking Wheel of Fortune. See? Somebody feels like they married or they hooked up with the wrong person, and for the longest time they didn't see that. They didn't see it. But meeting you and being with you is making them realize that you're the right one for them. See? They can't stop thinking about you. See, they're coming back. See, because something is destined to happen between the two of you. Because they're leaving this situation right here. Or somebody's finally letting it go. Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. The Chariot, somebody's moving forward. They're moving on, god dang it, so to speak, because it just don't work. There's no cooperation. Maybe this person was very, very greedy. Maybe they were materialistic. And it was draining them. And I feel like it was blocking someone. I feel like whatever this was, it wasn't covered by the Most High. It wasn't a holy matrimony. It was unholy. All right? It was an unholy matrimony that they needed to get out of. But I feel like they didn't. But I feel like something has happened where they have. And I feel like it has a lot to do with you. The World. See, something coming to an end. See, there's that Five of Wands in reverse. There was a lot of conflict with that relationship because they were together for the wrong reasons. It was an unholy matrimony. And I feel like this is why this person was trying to suppress their emotions, because I feel like somebody probably felt like they couldn't be with you even though they was in love with you, because that's how most people do. They stay in toxic marriages for material things because they didn't got hooked up in debt and all that stuff like that, or they feel like they're gonna lose a lot of money if they walk away, but they go step out and go find somebody else and end up catching feelings for it. It always happens. Why is the Two of Swords in the reverse? Two of Swords in the reverse again. Clarify the Two of Swords in the reverse. What's Scorpio's next serious relationship? The Two of Swords in the reverse. Judgment, see? Told you they coming out that denial. There's the Three of Cups, see? And that's the same card, Judgment. I feel like somebody is having a wake-up call about who? About you. See? That's you. So like I told you, y'all was the third party, didn't I tell you? See? But look how you showing up, though. See, this person that made up their mind, there's Judgment. You done woke this person hard up. Because wherever they was at, all it was doing was draining their pocketbook while they walk around here in front like they happy. And this person's looking what it is with that karmic front around here like they so happy, but they thinking about you and thinking about how they know that they ain't doing right by you for some of y'all. And like I said, if they would have kept staying in their relationship, it was going to fail anyway because they keep on thinking about how they did you wrong. That's why the overall energy is forgiveness. See, somebody's being thankful now. They see you as a whole blessing in compared to where they finally finna walk away from. See? The third part is getting it now. Third part is winning. And I'm not saying that to be ugly. I'm just saying if you got your karmic partner, then yeah, somebody else gonna get another chance. Like I say, they stepped out of that situation. What it seems like they did it because they wasn't happy because they didn't want to change. And what happens? Karma. That's what happens. So somebody got a taste of happy outside of that house. That somebody found some happy in the streets. AKA Scorpio. Ooh, Sigga, they was confused. This person may have had all types of options too, but once again, I'm telling you, you showing up as somebody here totally, totally different. Looking, there's that Seven of Swords in the reverse, and there's that Nine of Pentacles. Somebody want out. I feel like somebody realized that they want out of a situation. And once they made up their mind, they getting out. Because once again, they coming over there. Why is the Empress here? For Scorpio's next serious relationship with this Two of Swords in the reverse, Judgment, and Three of Cups. See? Ace of Pentacles, I told you. See? Somebody's husband finna come for you. King of Pentacles. Ooh, and there's the Devil. See, this person must have a lot of money. See? And there's the Three of Swords. See? Somebody just walked away from some, but they was under a lot of manipulation. See? See? So I'm telling you, y'all helping this person wake up. See, because they was under a manipulated partner for monetary reasons here. See? But it does not affect them anymore. Why? Because once again, somebody must have made a good choice outside. Because I feel like somebody in love is choosing you. See, there's somebody's breaking away from their karmic situation here. There's the Three of Swords. They coming out. They coming away from the illusions that they was under. See? So for what Spirit is saying, that most of y'all true soulmates, they stay stuck because they're under illusions. And what breaks it is when they fall in love with somebody else, a real, genuine, divine, feminine, or emperor. It's like you saving them. You saving them. Why is the Seven of Cups here in the reverse? Scorpio's next serious relationship. Because everybody's dream person either don't want to commit or they already with somebody else. Seven of Cups in the reverse. There's the Magician in the up right now. Ooh, and there's the Ace of Cups. It don't matter. You about to get what you want. See? Ooh. You know what happened? Like I said, because they done fell in love with you. Now it's like your spell is stronger than their spell. That's what it seemed like. Page of Cups and the Fool. See there, you got this person. See? There they go. At least they ain't in the reverse now. See, they got a clear mind now. Because they was full of illusions. Because they was under somebody else's spell. But your spell is good. And once again, I feel like meeting you is activating your person. See? Because something was destined to happen the way it happened. At the time that it happened, this could have been somebody you was waiting on them to get their ish together, and they didn't. So like I said, it's something that somebody did not tell you because they was staying stuck in that situation. But if they done walked away from it, they're going to tell you. And they're going to want your forgiveness so that y'all can start y'all life, because it's always been you. They've always wanted you. So why is the King of Cups here? Scorpio's next serious relationship with the King of Cups. Three of Swords. Told you. This person probably broke your heart. Looking, but they're coming. So this person's heart could be broke too, but I feel like somebody's getting over it. It's like they're not listening to their heart no more. But I feel like this is about getting the forgiveness from you, because y'all may be coming off as don't want to be bothered with them. Because it could have been something, see? And there's that Seven of Swords again, see? Telling you somebody wasn't honest about something. And they know that it was a big deal. I feel like it's about they was investing somewhere else and they regret that. Because like I said, somebody know you don't play. You can see all through that. So that's why come somebody ain't gonna play no games with you. Like I said, somebody coming to you with some honesty. And the reason why they're gonna come to you with this honesty is because they want to start over again with you. If they didn't want that, then they wouldn't. And see, like I say, you're always on this person's mind. See? So it's like the universe wants to make sure this person honors you correctly. This is like how come their conscience is bothering them. And someone know that you're worth keeping. So why is the Nine of Swords here with this next person coming to Scorpio's life, this King of Cups? Eight of Wands. There's a conversation that they know y'all gotta have, see? Six of Cups. See, somebody gonna tell you they was married, but look, there's the sun, though. For some of you guys, if you forgive this person, you can have a relationship with them, a good one. It's like you're starting completely over. It's like somebody laying it all on the table and you decide, ooh, Page of Cups. Everything's out in the open, yeah. And there's nothing left to hide. Page of Cups. Why the Page of Cups here? Ten of Swords, because somebody feel like they know that they've betrayed you. They may have may have been telling you lie after lie after lie after lie. Feel like there was a lot of lies told, see? So I feel like somebody may have rejected your love. And I feel like somebody wants you to know that they didn't reject your love because they didn't love you. They reject your love because they was full of shit and they was lying about another situation. And they knew they couldn't have you because they knew that what you required. Ooh, but look, Seven of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles, see? So this could have been somebody here who you waited. They had you waiting. It's because they was in something else. Somebody had a big, heavy financial burden in something else. But it's almost like somebody wants to tell you the truth. But like I say, if somebody was with another situation, Nine of Pentacles, they're not going to be with that person. This person has a lot of regret of the person that they were investing with because somebody's realizing they stayed too long, but they were supposed to. And I feel like for whoever this is for, everything happens for a reason. Because like I said, everybody's going to date an ex or somebody. Everybody's somebody ex. And look, just because it didn't work over there, don't mean it ain't going to work with you. And sometimes and then sometimes vice versa. It don't work with you, but it works over there. But we already see something coming to an end. So usually when somebody already attached to something, when they don't already give in and they got so many excuses, it's because they know that they got something else going on that they don't want to talk about. Because the average person know that if they tell you the whole truth, you're going to say no. You know you're going to say no. You have every right to, but most people force that on you with lies. So why is the Two of Cups here? So like I say, it's a soulmate. And it's an intense connection because you got the Two of Cups, the Six of Cups showing up twice. You got the Lovers. There's the Eight of Swords. There's the Hermit. You may have not heard from them. Or you guys may be quiet, or this person's been doing a lot of soul searching here. And I feel like it's they think about you and look, there's death. There's the Two of Swords, the High Priest, the Six of Swords. Like I feel like somebody's going through a lot of changes behind the scenes. So someone could be getting out of something, making a tough decision. I don't feel like it's tough. I just feel like this was something that was long due. There's the Seven of Wands, but there's the Five of Swords in the reverse. So someone is not going to chase you. They're not going. I'm saying they're not going to be too hasty. Somebody's going to take the time to think about what they really want. And there's the Six of Wands. And like I said, because I feel like someone may feel like if they come clean that you may not want them to. See, told you, there's the Ace of Swords. And you about to find out the truth. And look, and there's that Queen of Pentacles. But she's in the upright with the Four of Pentacles. Because this person was holding back because of that Queen of Pentacles. But you know what happened? Scorpio, see? Either way it goes, something is over with that Queen of Pentacles here. And that Queen of Pentacles could have been holding on to their money. But you see the Queen of Pentacles showed up in the reverse over here. Somebody's about to come clean in hopes of starting over. Why is the Six of Cups here? Someone may be coming back around and make you the Queen of Pentacles. Six of Cups. Queen of Cups. Here they come. They want that love. They know you was, see? Because you got the King of Cups up here. See, I told you. Somebody messed around and fell in love with that outside love. Look, don't come for me. It's what the cards say. Why is the Queen of Cups here with the Six of Cups? Well, you're unforgettable. Absolutely, because look at them. Knight of Wands. Eight of Pentacles. Like, I feel like they're attracted to you. I feel like they're in love with you. I feel like they have passion for you because you got the Ace of Wands here. So yeah, this person is passionate about you, but they're in love with you too. So that's probably how you met them in the Knight of Wands. Look, see, I told you, see, it showed up again, see. Ooh, the Sun card and the Knight of Wands, see, they coming back. They're coming back to the light, look. And they go definitely, somebody put an end to something else. See, something else came down. Look how it came down. See? See? And here they come. Want to put that work in over here because something had crashed over there. Ooh, 4 of Wands. But this your next serious relationship for somebody. Somebody messed around and fell in love with you, Scorpio. I mean, that's what they get. You know how some folks want their cake and eat it too. They know they in a karmic situation here, but they didn't want to walk away from it. And so now they meet you. 4 of Wands, 9 of Cups. Somebody feels like you're where they belong. So if something coming to an end, they're not going to fight it, see? 8 of Cups. They're not going to fight it. Like they probably fought it in the past. They got a reason to walk away now. So now you're going to get an opportunity with this person if you want it. See? 2 of Swords. And see, they're walking away from that and they're not looking back. See? Because I feel like they outstayed that. See? And there she goes. See? Because they outstayed their welcome there. See? They walking away from that person and they are not looking back. What Spirit is saying. See? See, because it was draining to them financially. See? Somebody can finally lay this to rest and have a peace of mind. Because I feel like they never had a peace of mind. Now here they come to you. Coming to offer you something solid. Not just in the Knight of Wands, but they coming in here to be. That's your next serious relationship, see? If they had another situation, they're going to come to you single, see? Somebody fell in love with the third party, a.k.a. Scorpios. Please like, share, and subscribe. That's your next serious relationship.